All right, 1TakeOcho, how are you?
Sure. Shit, solid. Waiting on this fight to come on. Javante about to fight tonight.
The champ.
Hell yeah, I got that shit. I just bought it just a minute ago too.
All right, your debut project, Undeniable, is out now. How are you feeling
Heard.
about this?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm loving all the love and support I'm getting from it too. Like a lot of people been tapping in with me. Like people like I never heard of, or like never heard from. Like they've been tapping in with me, like just saying like they enjoyed the project. They feel like it's good and all that. So I feel like it's good. It's going good right now.
What rappers tapped in, like showed love?
um, shit. Nobody like special. Like all the homies, like everybody that I know, uh like AZ Cole and all them, like just people I'm be around, Rucci and all them.
The LA scene?
Yeah. But nobody like out of the ordinary though that reached out yet though, but soon though.
How long was the project in works?
So when I when I dropped Ocho 2, the EP up in February, I didn't really know like what I was gonna follow it up with. Like, was I gonna come with a mixtape? Whether it's gonna just like drop singles or like I didn't know what I was gonna do. So from February to I want to say September, I was just making songs. I shot a couple videos too, and I was just making songs, and then like I want to say like early September, that's when like me and Irene was just like, maybe we should just put out a project. And I was thinking about putting out another EP, but I'm like, nah, I might just go bigger and just do the debut mixtape. So I had dropped LA Life with 1TakeJ already in August. And I was like, I can just like make that the single, like introducing my tape. So we dropped
Yeah.
that single with a video and everything. And I made that song the last song on the tape to keep promoting and stuff because I didn't want to like give him that song and then like forget about it and drop a tape. We had to put it on the tape and stuff.
Yeah,
So
the lead single.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that was like the lead single. So that's how that came about. So it was like probably 6 or 7 months, like just working on songs and stuff and dropping videos.
What were some of the studio sessions like?
Shit, it's the normal. Like I just really go in there. Like every time I go to the studio, like I make sure I have something written or like something halfway written, and I make sure it's like 2 or 3 songs written. Cause I don't like going in the studio and like freestyling. I like to like write my shit and think about it before I go in there and like lay it down. So it's just the normal. Like I be having some of the homies in there, or it'll just be me and the engineer by ourselves, and we just in there vibing.
Were you in like the studio with like the producers on this project,
Let me
or did they
see.
just like email you the beats?
Nah, it was not this project. The last project I did, I had people in the studio, like the producers, but not this one. This one, I just had a whole bunch of beats, and I was buying beats. I bought beats from Romo. Like, even though I'm cool with these people, I don't ever want to get shit for free. So like,
Yeah.
I like to invest in myself. So I just gave Romo some money for beats. I gave JFK and C Styles. They made Game Night and Weekend with Chris O'Bannon. I gave them money for beats. I bought Best Life beat on YouTube. I bought the unlimited lease. Uh, yeah, so I heavily invested myself with this project. So that's how that came about.
Do you think there's like a difference in the sound, like between like when a producer's in the studio or when you just like pull up a beat?
Yeah, that's for sure. Like, cause when they in the studio, you could tell them like how you want the beat and like how to set it up. Like if you want the hook first and then the verse, or you want the verse first, then the hook. If you want to start it off smooth or just start it off banging, like it's definitely a difference. Cause when they send it, they just sending you a beat like how they feel like they like it. So
Yeah.
when you in the studio with them, you can actually tell them like reconstruct it how you like it. But I don't really mind. I feel like I like both ways. Like if the producer send me a beat and he fucking like with the sound that he's sending me, so I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm fucking with it. But if I'm not fucking with it, then I'm gonna tell him and he'll send me some more. But it's definitely a difference in the sound.
All right, taking it back, when did you start taking music seriously?
Uh, let me see. So I dropped my first song in 2018, and I was just playing around with it, like playing around with it at first, because I was still in football. So I want to say, like late last year, like around the time when I was preparing Ocho 2, because I started making Ocho 2 last year, December, and I dropped it this year, February. So yeah, probably a year ago.
Who were some like your musical inspirations growing up? Because I know you're from
Mhm.
Compton, right?
Yeah, Compton. Uh, of course, YG and them, YG, RJ. But before that, I really fucked with my favorite rapper growing up was 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, and Bow Wow. Those are my three favorite. Like I always wanted to be Bow Wow and everything. Like I had braids and I knew like every song of his and shit. So yeah, like 50 Cent too. I like had the bulletproof vest one day. Some fake shit. I used to wear that shit. That shit was funny.
Yeah, I see you post your high school football clips like
Yeah,
on social
I was in
media and
high
stuff.
school. Yeah, I be posting that.
Is there anything you take from like your football career into music?
Yeah, I take all of that shit. Like all the energy I put into football, I literally like just transitioned it over to music. Like everything you learn in football, if you can do the stuff that you learn in football and transition it over to music, I feel like you'll be successful as you can. Cause like, especially if you went to college and played football, like those 5 a.m. workouts,
Yeah.
those long school days, like you up from 5, then you got workouts, then you got class, then you got practice. You up from 5 and you don't go to sleep till around like you don't get back to your crib until like 9 p.m. and that's like every day. So it's the hard work and dedication. I feel like if you can do that with music, hard work, dedication, and just keep being inspired, keep working, keep trying to like build your sound and keep trying to like learn from everybody, I feel like you'll be good at it. So that's basically how I approached it.
Yeah, because I feel like football is like probably the best sport to like
Yeah,
learn your life lessons, and
exactly.
it's easy to transition to, like everything else.
I've been playing that shit since I was 7. So
You say you play college ball. Where'd you play?
yeah. I went to Minnesota. So I went D2 to Minnesota State. I played at Elko first, El Camino College.
Yeah.
Then I transferred over to Minnesota State. Then I played there and I graduated and shit.
Where you play DB?
I played tight end.
Tight end.
Hell yeah, I'm 6'2", two. When I was in college, I was 6'2", 230. I'm like 245 right now. Little more muscle. I was trying to lose weight when I was in college so I could be faster. And then yeah, matter of fact, when I first got to Minnesota, I was 250. And then that next summer, I was like, nah, let me slim down and like try to get faster. That next summer, I
Yeah.
lost like 25 pounds. And then I was like 225 up there.
When did you realize that like football is like no more like you gotta?
Shit, last year really. I played arena ball last year, from like I wanna say during when I was dropping Ocho too. It was last year, like from February and then the season got shut down. It was from February to April. I was in Sacramento playing. I played at San Diego too, San Diego Strike Force. And then I went to Sacramento and played. But after that, like, I don't know. I just feel like the music was doing better than football, like, cause I wasn't really hearing nothing from football, but I was getting like more recognition in music. So I was just like, maybe it's just time to just put my energy towards music now. So that's probably last year was when I realized it.
And there's probably like a higher ceiling for
Yeah,
music than football.
exactly, exactly. Cause I got like the people I'm around every day. They just like it's just music, music, music. My best friend, my brother is Jay. So like
Yeah.
I'm with him. Every time I'm with him, I'm meeting new people. I'm meeting motherfucking like just like managers, just like new producers, like new artists. I'm just meeting people, you feel me? So it's like it's making it better because now they know my face, and then once they see me on like Instagram or something, they be like, oh, that's such and such, and it's like that's how it should be working in this music industry too. Like that's how you're supposed to network. Like, especially,
Yeah.
I'm fortunate enough to have somebody in my squad who's like already doing his thing. So I'm learning from him really, and like meeting people through him, and then like it's making it better for me too. So we all gonna be at the top soon. So
Because I know Quan's set to drop on the
yeah,
6th,
Quan is about to
and,
drop his
and
shit
then
hard too.
Jay has something in the works for
Yeah,
like
Jay's
later
about
in the
to drop.
year.
Quan gonna drop on the 6th. Jay, he's trying to drop like within the next 2 weeks. We're gonna see. But yeah,
So
he's
you're
trying.
like the leadoff hitter.
Yeah,
Lead off.
I had to set it off. I'm like, yeah, I gotta drop. That's what I told him too. I was like, man, y'all finna drop y'all projects. I'm like, I gotta drop mine first. I ain't.
It's 1Take season now.
Man, I gotta drop that 1Take season.
Do you consider yourself a rapper? Because I know the genre on Undeniable said R&B.
Yeah, shit. I really consider myself an artist. I can do like I can rap. I can do like auto tune rap, but I don't really like be trying to like go that route. I like the R&B, R&B bass, the up tempo melodic stuff.
Yeah.
My type of genre. But I just consider myself an artist.
I know you said like your inspirations were like 50 and Bow Wow, and those are more like rappers.
Yeah, those are rappers.
Is there any more like inspirations like on the R&B
Yeah,
side of it?
shit. Chris Brown was like my favorite too. Chris Brown and Neo were my favorite like R&B growing up. Like I had them niggas as my ringtones and I had all these CDs and shit. But right now, um, my favorite artists right now, rappers, Meek and Drake. As far as like R&B auto tune artists, the people I listen to and I love, Lil Durk, A Boogie, Roddy, Ty Dolla Sign, of course, and Tory Lanez is another one. Even though he
Yeah.
going through that shit, he like as an artist, that man is fucking talented. That dude can fucking rap,
He's a
sing.
dual threat.
Like, bruh, he got so much range.
Yeah.
Like, he killing it for showing the music. T-Pain too, growing up. T-Pain is another inspiration. I forgot. I be watching interviews and shit of him like all the time and shit. So T-Pain for sure.
What do you use as motivation to keep going?
Yeah, trying to get about this motherfucking job I'm working. I be at work 5 days a week, full time. But I use that as motivation. Like I really trying to get up out of there. I use my homies as motivation. We all motivate each other. What else? Shit, I just be inspired by a lot of stuff. Like when I see other rappers or other people doing their shit, it make me want to just get up and go get it and like write a song and try to figure out a way how I'm gonna get out the situation. But yeah, it's pretty much.
You said that like you learned a lot from like 1Take J. Is there anything like specific that you took from him?
It's a couple things. Shit, he did like his work ethic. Even when we play football together, bro, his work ethic is like through the roof, bro. Like even with the football shit, he did the same shit, just transitioned all that energy over to music, and that shit paid the fuck off. Cause when he first started, he started in 2014, him and Quan, and 1Take Teasy. 1Take Teasy, he been rapping and doing music and producing. And that's how Quan came along, and then Quan brought on Jay because they was just fucking around with it. But when I tell you, Jay's work ethic is crazy. This dude had a job. Like he had a job too. He was working graveyard at FedEx. He writing songs. He going to the studio after work. He really not getting no sleep. So like, and he didn't start seeing like no traction and nothing popping until 2016 when he dropped To the Neck.
Yeah.
2016, 2017 when he dropped To the Neck. So like, but shit, he still be working. His album done right now. He still got like fucking. He's still working on 100 songs. He got like probably 200 songs like just sitting around,
And
and
the
he's still
vault
working
is
on new
chilling.
shit. Like, bro, work ethic is crazy.
How often are you in the studio working?
I'm probably in there like twice a week. I'm in there a lot with Jay, just feel me, like going with him and just like feel me, like learning from him and shit. Cause yeah, his work ethic is crazy. But I'm in there like on my own time, probably like once or twice a week. But I'm in the studio probably like 4 times a week, just going with Jay and shit. And that's how we made LA Life and the Streets in my that's on my tape.
Yeah, the streets is hard.
Yeah, that shit is hard. He actually had wrote that hook too, because we was just in the studio and we had some beats, and then I was like trying to come up with something. I came up with a couple lines, and then he was just like, say this, say this, say this. And I was like, ooh, bet, that's hard. So that's how we came up with that shit. So yeah.
What are some of your goals for like the rest of this year going into 2021?
Shit. I'm really trying to drop videos. I'm about to shoot like 2 videos next week to the tape. Shit, just keep growing my fan base really. Keep making new music, trying to collab. I like collabing with other artists, so I'm gonna try to get some other artists to collab with, people that people
What are
fuck
some of
with.
the notable artists you want to work with?
Blast, of course, Kalen, Bino. I want to do some more shit with Kyle Banks. That nigga hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody in the squad, Jay, Quan, Teasy. Just one more. I for sure want to work with Mozzie.
Maji is hard.
I feel like Mozzie is fire. I'll do Mozzie. Shit. And a lot of people don't know, Kalen is actually the one that Kalen and Quan are actually the 2 people that got me into music, because I've been knowing Kalen since I was younger, like middle school, and he been doing music since elementary, like rapping, making raps and shit. Like, a lot of people don't know that, like he been really doing music. That's really what he wanted to do, like besides football. I made my first song with Kalen in 2018.
Is that out?
Nah, it ain't out. We don't know what happened to it because we recorded it in his garage, and he had something happen to his laptop and he couldn't find the shit.
Damn.
But I got it recorded like on my phone, like on the video. That shit funny as hell.
What's next for you?
Shit, some more vibes, man. For sure, videos. I'm like really like trying to get more videos out there to get my face out there more, because I feel like people want to see videos. They don't want you to just drop a song and tell you to go listen. I feel like they want to see you like looking the part, like rapping the song.
They love the visuals.
Yeah, the visuals. Like if people know music, they'll know like all the old songs you love the video to. Like
exactly, yeah.
For example, like I'm gonna give Bow Wow for example. Like that song with him and Sierra, Like You. Everybody know that fucking video and shit. Or that song with him and Omarion, Let Me Hold You. Everybody know that shit, doing that, let me hold you. Like, feel me? I feel like people want to see the visual. So
that makes the songs bigger.
Exactly. So I'm gonna shoot like 5 videos from this tape and like drop them, like not back to back, but like I'm gonna drop them.
I bet. That's all I got. I appreciate you for taking the time to chop it up.
Hell yeah, no problem, bro. Good looking.
Undeniable, out now on all streaming platforms.
Undeniable. Go get that shit, man. Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that. YouTube, Tidal if you got it. Out Amazon Music. Tell Alexa, go play that shit.
Sir, I appreciate you.
All right, good looking.
All right, bye.